My name is Eric. I work for a company called SciML, which is a research as a service organization that works with everyone from large scale companies to small startups and nonprofits. And I give SuiteDash a 3 rating. Prior to working with SuiteDash, we were using the HubSpot CRM solution, which I have used at a variety of companies over the years. My challenge with HubSpot is that it has become an onerous product with a little too many bells and whistles, and also that it is feels like you're being nickeled and dimed to death because so many additional payments need to be made for the number of customers you have, as well as a lot of the integrations are just costing too much money now. So SuiteDash was a welcome solution for I think an individual that's getting really tired of so many subscriptions. I chose SuiteDash primarily because of its price point and the statements that were made in support of it from various reviews on the AppSumo platform. I am a fan of using as much as I can these lifetime deals that they have there, so that I'm paying one time and not paying a subscription. And I don't mind using earlier software because I've been working in software for over 30 years, and I'm happy to provide feedback. And all of the reviews of SuiteDash were positive, saying that it had been built as a comprehensive system and that they were doing a pretty good job getting it up and running. Getting going with SuiteDash was actually, I think, a really good process because they offer tutorials very much up front. As soon as you get in the system, it really pushes you to watch their video tutorials, which are, I think, actually really helpful. They explained the steps of the process of importing your contacts, making the connections that you need to make, and it actually also encourages effective use of CRM, because a lot of people don't realize the value of CRM because they don't put the time into it. They don't actually make a commitment to using it. As a longtime fan of these types of systems, I understand that, but I think SuiteDash did a really good job of explaining why it is you want to actually use the CRM regularly for every kind of interaction, because every bit you put into it, the more you get out of it. And setting up the process was really good. They did have a little bit of I had a little bit of a challenge getting some imports done for the initial contact setup, but the support team was helpful in resolving that issue. So anyone that is going to set up SuiteDash needs to stay calm and not be overwhelmed by the fact that this is a truly full functioning CRM that leans in on the marketing automation side of things, and also even the opportunity to be able to provide courses and actually bring your clients into the system through the portals. It can feel really overwhelming. And if you try to set up everything initially before you start using the system, I think it can lead to some burnout, some frustrations, because there's just it feels like there's an awful lot to do. I don't think everybody should do that. You need to just focus in first on just getting the CRM system going, probably the marketing pieces, whatever it is that really is your focus for the use of it. Just set up those parts, start using the system, getting accustomed to the steps in the process, most of which are pretty standard as far as the adding things, creating things. And that way, I think it'll actually work better. And when you're actually training people in your company to start using it, you also want to tell them, like, let's just not get overwhelmed. There are some features to allow for hiding of things, which is actually a very, I think, strategically smart thing to do, so that people don't feel overwhelmed by how much this system can do. And you're going to be great if you just start using even 20% of the system. Will help, I think, a lot. And as your people get more accustomed to it, I'm really, leading them in slowly. You'll actually, I think, get better adoption from the company and from everybody else that's involved if you just give it to them sort of in spoonfuls. Probably 3 months in, you can start organizing more things, doing more of the setup, which also takes the burden off of the person that's the admin, and bring people onto more parts of the system where you can gain value.